Rhonda. Hey, Angie. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. How y'all doing on this beautiful Wednesday? Because I know I'm feeling that very good on this Wednesday today. Today is a beautiful day outside. And guess what? I woke up to see another day. Somebody didn't wake up today. But guess what? I did. Y'all want me to crash out again today? Y'all want me to crash out? Y'all want me to crash out again today? Hey, niece. Hey, beautiful niece. Hey, queens. How y'all doing on IG? Hey, y'all. How y'all doing on my YouTube channel? How y'all doing on Facebook? How y'all doing today on this beautiful day? Today the topic is some people need to mind their business and stay out of grown folks' business and mind their business and stay out of other people's business when it don't concern them. We're going to get into that today. Since somebody wants to get in my business and mind my business today, somebody who, but you know what? Thank you, Queen. But you know what, y'all queens? They have a lot of people that smile and grin in people's face. They smile and grin in your face, but at the same time, they want to take your place. They smile and grin in your face, and at once upon a time, they done talked about people with you, and now they jumping on the bandwagon. But I'm gonna give a few people a little time to come in here, because girl, I'm gonna put you in the order that you need to be put in. Clock that T. Because we got time today. I got time today. Y'all want me to crash out? Do y'all want me to crash out? Send me $1. I'm working, people. Y'all want me to crash out? See, they don't like me when I be being good. You know what I'm saying? They don't like when I'm not, going off on somebody. They want me to crash out. So I'm gonna crash out. They like when I crash out. That's the side of me they like. See, I be trying to change, and I don't be trying to be a person that I used to be, right? But can y'all send me $1? My cash app is $ Annie ANNIE 703. That's my cash app. They want me to cash out. I mean, y'all want me to crash out? Is. The backstabbers is. I give them energy every day. It wouldn't be me if I don't come on here and be real. I gotta be real since they got so much to say. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it classy, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna crash out in a respectable way. Because yeah, that's me, Annie. That's my cash app. Send me $1. I'm working, people. Send me $1. Then they're gonna say she asking for dollars. Is I'm working. I'm trying to get y'all some more people, because guess what, y'all? Yeah, that's my cash. Guess what, y'all? Yesterday when I got off of IG, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had 3,000 people on my live on yesterday, but all I saw was 500. So the rest of them was pickaboos. Clock that team. Got to be more careful. It was 3,000 people on my live on last night. Now y'all know. Oh, y'all say pin the cash out? Hold up, let me pin it. They talking about people don't love me. And they do. And they do. There you go right there. There go the cash out right there. Y'all need to show some love on Facebook. Because if y'all don't show no love on Facebook, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut y'all off, and y'all gonna have to go to somebody else's platform to see me. Y'all gonna have to go to YouTube or Instagram, because y'all be playing with me on Facebook. A lot of y'all, I be asking y'all to share the videos, not you, Shawanda, but a lot of them on Facebook, they know how to throw the rock and hide their hand. I'm talking about y'all too. The loyal people be on YouTube, and now I got the loyal people that's on here now that got love for me, that's showing their face, that's not throwing the rock and hide in their hand. I'm just saying. So let me say this. Today, I'm talking about people that want to be in other people's business, right? Because yesterday they feel the need that they want to get off into some stuff and try to play with me when at the end of the day, I wasn't talking to them. But since you, Tanika, let me see, your name is spelled Tynekia, Tanika Barkley, I'm talking to you. So that's what we doing. That's what we doing. I'm the same, and you was talking to, don't forget, you was talking about the same people that you writing under their posts. Don't forget, you was talking about them. It's coming. Tanika, Miss Barkley, I know you're not playing with me, but now you're on a bandwagon. But you forgot you was talking about the same people that you talking about. Wait, hold up. Let me read the comment. What you said? You was in a car accident and I lost my left limb, but God noticed he could keep me down. Nobody can keep you down, sweetheart. How about that? God got you. Mm-hmm. Well, where the cash out? Y'all, now where the cash out? Where the cash out that I pinned up there? Now why it's gone? Devil, your ears a lie. They told me to pin it, and I'm a pin it. There it go right there. They trying to remove it. There it go back. I pin it again. There it go right there. Hey, brother. Love you. Mm-hmm. So let's get into it. Since some of y'all feel the need that y'all want to get in family business. I said what I said. Everything I said on yesterday, I don't change nothing I said. But at the end of the day, let me start with you, Miss Tanika. I'm going to spell your name right because I don't want somebody else to think I'm talking about them, because I'm not talking about them. I'm going to spell your name so I can talk about, so you can know I'm talking about you. Good evening, Queen. I'm talking about Tynekia Barkley. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. Oh, put the dollar sign. Damn. Right. Somebody, thank you for catching that. Mm-hmm. I forgot to put the dollar sign. Did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go right there. That's the one with the dollar sign. Yeah. So Miss Tanika, Miss Barkley, wasn't you the same one? So I see you under all the posts with Miss Thing. I'm not going to say Miss Thing's name because I don't want to make her relevant, because she wants to be relevant, talking about the money she have and all that kind of stuff that she don't have to steal. Girl, well, why you stole your people money when they passed away? Why you stole the man money, and why y'all took the money out the state and didn't give it? Why you didn't split it among the family? Why you stole a dead man's money? You know exactly what I'm talking about, Miss Thing. You better stop playing with me, because you know you ain't about that life. You know you ain't about that life, right? So you better stay in your place. But anyway, that's what I meant when I was saying you be stealing. You stole them people money. You stole the dead man's money. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how the old lady gave you the money, and who made you power attorney over somebody else's money. Why you didn't split the money with the family? Why the family had to bury them and you didn't? Flock that tea. I'm just saying, since you want to play with me. You want to play with me. And Miss Barkley, you on there under her post, you a man. But what about the time when you was mad with M-line. You forgot? You was mad with him and you was talking about all of them. Girl, you forgot. You don't want to go there. So I see you under all the posts and you got so much to say, but you forgot. You was talking to Ann Mays and you was talking about the same one who you team now or you team her. But you tell her what you told me. Tell her how you was dragging for her and talking about her like a dog. And now you under all the posts talking about that shithole. Who? Because I don't give two sucks about, I'm trying not to curse y'all, so I'm gonna be ladylike. I don't care two sucks about who got money in Capital One and who got money in Wells Fargo. I'm sure you got money in Capital One and Wells Fargo if you stole a dead man's money. Lock that to you. I'm just saying. But Tanika, I'm going to say it again. Miss Barkley, I know you're not playing with Ann Mays because they got paperwork on you as being an informer. You forgot Mr. Rufus, the bondsman that passed away? Okay, you know, I don't want to bring up Mr. Rufus. God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? But since y'all won't cut, y'all won't play games with me, I'm the wrong one to play with because they got paperwork on you, Miss Thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just saying, because I saw you on everybody, page and you on there and you amen and all this. How can you amen to somebody you just was dragging with at the M-line ball last year? Not this year, but the year before that, or maybe last year. You forgot? You forgot you was talking to me? You forgot you was telling me how she don't like her mother? You forgot all the stuff you told me she don't like and how she treat her mother? You forgot, huh? See, y'all gotta watch when y'all try to be conniving. Y'all gotta watch when y'all try to throw the rock and hide y'all hand. Y'all gotta watch that. I can't check it if I'm on the phone. I can't check the cash out while I'm on the phone. But anyway, y'all gotta watch how y'all throw the rock and hide y'all hand. Y'all want to mind other people's business. But Miss Barkley, now you team over there. And y'all thought people was going to let y'all make it? Y'all barking up the wrong tree. Y'all is. You on paperwork, girl, as an informer. Don't do that. Don't do that. You on paperwork. So what I did to you, you had nothing to do with this. They weren't even talking to you. And you cried out to me and said they weren't talking to you. And now you miss amen. Now you on a bandwagon. Got to be more careful playing with me. I'm just saying, come on here. You was on you know what, and you was on my page yesterday, huh? You was on my page yesterday, huh, girl? Y'all was on my page yesterday, huh? Y'all come on my page. But you know what? I had a gut feeling, because the gut never lied, that y'all was on my page on a burner page. I'm just saying. Y'all walking up the wrong tree. Because one thing about me, I live my life and I live it freely, and everything about me, and you can't go dig up nothing. I already told people everything I did and what I did and what I didn't do. How about that? Ha! You ever told somebody something you did and something you didn't do? That means you told a lie too. Got to be more careful. Girl, you walking up the wrong tree. But I see you comment. I see your comment talking about, but you know what? Hold up. And let me be a little messy a little again. So, girl, you post a picture. You post a picture with my nephew and your son, right? Okay. You have your son have a business, a cooking business, but you want to drag the M-line into that. So that could be the M-line cooking business, right? Y'all don't want to play with me. Can y'all please leave me alone? Oh, it's too late now. I didn't say it. So what was your purpose of posting your son next to my nephew? I'm supposed to care about that? Because at the end of the day, that's still blood of my blood. That's still my blood. No matter how many pictures you post. Remember you talked to me upstairs at the ball. Remember you talked to me at the M-line ball and you was dragging for your mother? Girl, you forgot about that. You say you don't talk to your mother-in-law. Remember you said they show favoritism? Remember you said some stuff. Say, I'm not gonna drag, I'm not gonna say certain things, but I'm giving y'all a head warning before I crash out. Clock that too. Remember you was dragging for your mother-in-law? Remember you said you ain't talked to your mother-in-law in years? Wow. Did you tell your husband that you don't like his mom? I'm sure he already know that. And don't you? And where you live? And you got him? Because guess what? Let me say this. Because him and his mama always been close. She love her boy. She love her grandson too. And you think you in control? Oh, wow. And she really loved my sister too. She loves sunshine. How about that? Always did. Always did. Always did. And still do. How about that? And remember the time when we was at the M line ball, and we was upstairs, and I checked you about my sister. Remember I asked you, and I said, did you ever tell my nephew that his mama don't want him? Clock that tea. And remember you say, I ain't ever said nothing like that. Your back was against the wall, huh? I had your back against the wall, huh? I had your back against the wall, huh? Girl, don't play with me. None of y'all can't play with me. I ain't the one. I'm not the one. So since you was amen yesterday, see, I wasn't reading the comments yesterday, but I got all kind of phone calls where they screenshot and they told me what y'all said. And Tanika, girl, I'm a pause. That you would even stoop that low, or you drag for her, and now you team her. Girl, you's a snake if there ever was a snake. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah, mad dads today for me, because guess what? At the end of the day, they played with me. So if somebody, let me say this to you, Ashley, because guess what? At the end of the day, they not my friends. So I have a right to have a mad day today. They not my friends. So at the end of the day, you don't come up when me and my friends not talking, I'm not gonna air my friends out if we no longer talking or if we mad or feeling some type of way about each other. So that means they not my friends. Never was. I'm just saying, but we had a conversation. And when you have a conversation with somebody that's not your friend, you got to think about it before you jump on somebody else's side. You should have stood mutual, or I forgot you want to be a part of, the line game. You want to be a part of the line. You want to go along to get along. So you want to be on their side, but they ain't want you on your. Remember you was crying in the M line store to me, talking about they don't mess with you and they don't talk to you and all that. So you snake. You're a snake and you're a rat. Don't make me pull up your paperwork. Don't make me. I don't want to talk about the deceased, but don't make me. Are you an informer? You want everybody to know that you are an informer? Okay. I'm just saying. You want me to crash out? Send me $1. I'm just saying. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can feel however y'all want to feel. Y'all don't know. At the end of the day, I wasn't reading the comments yesterday, but I got time today. I'm just saying, where the money at? Oh, I got time today. For all y'all who think y'all can play with me with y'all little fake pages and all that kind of stuff, it's a problem when I do it, but there ain't no problem when nobody else do it. So y'all got mad with me. So let me say this, y'all, to my people that love me. Y'all, I'm very sorry for being disrespectful to the older people that really love me, that looks up to me. They got older people that really love me. And they respect me and I respect them. But at the end of the day, yesterday, I had to let some steam out. Black Shine, I had to let some of that shit out. See what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want y'all to know y'all playing with the wrong one. The right string, the wrong yo-yos. So at the end of the day, screenshot, click. Screenshot, click. So every one of y'all has something to say. And y'all that was saying stuff like, oh yeah, somebody just passed away. And let me get it right. Let me get it right for y'all. Let me get it right for y'all. Nobody did not pass away in the M line store. Nobody. Whatever happened in the store, the young man did not expire in the M line store. So to y'all, oh, she acting like that and all this happening, this and that. So how I'm supposed to act? I'm just saying, because my condolence went out to the family on yesterday. My condolence. My condolence. Amy's condolence. My condolence went out to the family. Publicly. Publicly. I ain't throw the rock and hide my hand. Because that, at the end of the day, that's still somebody's child. How about that? So to all y'all huckabuck, scatterwhack, dun-da-dun, that had something to say about me going off, girl, go sit down. Go ask your mama who I am. Better yet, wake your ancestor up and ask your great-great-grandma who I am. And maybe she'll school you on something. Because at the end of the day, some of y'all is just so slow. Y'all slower than me sometimes. I'm just saying. Hey, Paul. Hey, Mr. Brown. Since y'all want to go there. See, like your girl say, I don't know her name. I wasn't going to go there, but I am going to go there. I am. Clock that T. I'm gonna have y'all flipping and tripping when y'all. Long as y'all keep on playing with me, y'all gonna be flipping and tripping, tossing and turning. And y'all got to be more careful because I'm not the one. I'm not the one, the two, the three, or the four. Neither the five. How about that? How about that? Where you at? Y'all be with all that shit, talking all that shit, all under the comments. Where you at? Where they 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 at? I'm looking for y'all. Y'all was waiting. Why y'all always coming on here with a fake page? Because there was 3,000 people on my live yesterday. Now where you at? You want some smoke? You don't want no smoke because I know how to pull up paperwork. Better yet, I ain't got to do no paper. I ain't got to pull up nothing. All I got to do is pull it up. So you would want to keep your mouth shut. You would want to come from under her post being a yes ma'am or a ma'am when you know you was just talking about it and dragging for her. Y'all ain't saying nothing today? Damn. Somebody dropped the mic. Y'all scared today? Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing today, huh? I'm ready. I got time today. Hey, Karen. Hey, Pam. I got time today. Since y'all came on my page yesterday and y'all try to bombard my page yesterday, y'all had that energy yesterday. Now I'm on here today. Now what? Now what? I'm on here. I'm on here. Now what? Oh, y'all ain't got that same energy today? I ain't think so. I ain't think you wanted to play with me. Like y'all ran on here and y'all had all the fake pages and all that, and y'all got so much to say and so many posts y'all done made, and y'all talking that shit under Empower Nola and all that shit there. Talk that shit to me in my face. Because y'all know I be outside, right? Y'all know I be going different places, right? And I don't need no entourage. But since you feel the need that you couldn't speak up for yourself and came and come at me, you had to let your husband speak up for you? Oh, wow. And for the record, to y'all men out there, if women got beef for something going on with women and they going back and forth, well, can y'all stay in y'all lane? Can y'all men stay in y'all lane? Can y'all just, at the end of the day, don't say nothing? Let your woman handle her business since she won't talk that shit. Since y'all was talking all that shit, now everything gonna be out in the opening. You was dragging for your mother-in-law. Tell your husband how you was talking about his mama like a dog. Say that. When I check you at the M-Line ball, tell your husband how you was dragging for his mama. I'm just saying. So you want to play with me? You want to play with? And when you gonna tell your husband that? Remember when me and you was talking and we was upstairs at the ball and you was talking to me and you was saying And I check you and I say, yeah, they said, you said my sister didn't want her son. Yeah, send me $1. You said my sister, your mama don't want you. Mama ain't never did nothing for you. So they said you used to treat my nephew some type of way back then. And now you all on this job. Wow. Wow. Now that's big. That's real big. Now you want to be the ambassador of M-Line. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You lucky I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I didn't come on here to talk about what happened because what happened at the store, because at the end of the day, whatever going on, I ain't finna say nothing and incriminate myself. I'm gonna let them people do their job. But at the end of the day, you girl, right string wrong, yo. Mm-hmm. Why y'all have to make fake pages? Because I am amazed. I would like to know who you are when you talking about me. You put all that shit under other people's posts. You made a post. You try to make a statement. But at the end of the day, you didn't know that I know you stole the dead man money. You didn't know that I know you went in the safe and stole the money in return and showed some of the money and said it was less than what it was. And that's how, you know what? And oh, better yet, when he bought his daddy a car, you say he should have bought you a car too. Got to be more careful. Now, why you feel the need that he should have bought you a car? You're not his mama. I'm just saying. I'm on your ass today. Why you feel the need that he should have bought you a car, Miss Thing? You was not his mama. You trying to step over boundaries that you shouldn't even be trying to step over, Miss Thing. You're not a car qualified. You don't have qualifications to get a car from a young man that is not your son. Right. Fall in your line. Get in line. Because you is not his mama. I'm just saying. I'm talking about, what's her name? Nell. The one who said she am lying mama. I'm talking about her. Yeah. At first I wasn't going to say your name, but now I want you to know I'm talking about you. Since you went and posted all that and say you got what you basically try to say, you got Arab money, and you don't. You don't. You got the dead man money. You do. Thank you, Queen. You got the dead man money. Thank you. Mm-hmm. 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 Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was in there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's next? Talk about something I ain't never talked about already. Talk about something I ain't never talked about already. Mm-hmm. I was there. See, when you start making allegations, you got to prove it. Because I could prove your allegations. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could prove. I could prove your allegations. Mm-hmm. Talk about something else. They're already talking about that. I was there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you. So y'all, on yesterday, I was kind of like a little upset. And a lot of people took what I said and they took it the wrong way. Because I was on the internet and basically I don't owe nobody no explanation. But I was on there really trying to speak up. I'm sorry, y'all. I was on there really basically trying to speak up for my nephew. And they feel the need that they want to come on my page on yesterday. Come on my page for what? If y'all don't speak to me in person and y'all don't like me, what was the purpose of them coming on my page? All I'm saying is that if it has nothing to do with them, why they came on my page? And then I got people all in my inbox saying they need to talk to me and all that kind of stuff that was understood don't need to be explained. We don't have nothing to talk about. But what I'm saying is, to all y'all that think y'all know certain things, y'all can't say nothing on me that I ain't already said on myself. I'm good. That's what I'm saying. I'm good. I'm good. No. So yesterday when I was on live, I was talking about M-Line, which is my nephew. And I wasn't saying nothing bad about him. And I was just saying that what happened, it could have turned out to be bad or whatever, whatever. And I was talking about that. And I was asking where everybody was. And I was saying, wait, top flight, what is security and all that was. So they feel the need that they wanted to come on here and play with me. And this the end result. Living in my real skin, not living a lie. So I want y'all to play with me. And I'm going to show y'all I'm not the one to play with. I'm going to show all y'all who think y'all playing with me that I'm not the one to play with. Because whatever y'all say, y'all better have receipts. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to get y'all for definition like everybody else. Would they say definition of character? So have y'all receipts because I'm going to have mine. Because I'm going to have mine. See, y'all got to realize that when y'all fall out with different people, and some people like people that y'all be around here talking about, people really like people, so they're going to tell you certain things. But if somebody told you something about me, ask me and I'll tell you. Defamation, yeah. Ask me and I'll tell you better than them. Ask me and I could tell y'all. Because everything about me is an open book. Yeah, defamation. Y'all know what I was trying to say. But anyway, they feel the need. They no, I ain't gonna say feel the need. They was posting all night. They woke up posting stuff so I can see they wants to be messy and be petty. So here we go. Here we go. Let's talk about that. And the cool part about it, Tanika, you smiling, grin in my face. You cry a river. Oh, they don't mess with you. They don't talk to you. They mess over the mama and all that. And it's a shame the way they do the mama and all that. The mama love you like you her daughter. But since you've been running with Miss Thing, you didn't put the mama on the back burner. See what I'm saying? But for you to come against me, I ain't never did you nothing. But that go to show you when people got a little money, oh, you think that's going to make you get what they got? That make you think you're going to get what they got? You had to do all that to get some M-Line clothes? Because you was whining in there. You really was whining. And me and you was in there talking. Yeah. We was talking. We was talking about all of them. I was talking about them to you and you was talking about them to me. Both of us was talking about them. Like Betty. We was talking about them in the store. Nah, that's your bestie. Oh, wow. Now that's your people. Wow. It's sad for y'all to be snakes like that. It's sad for y'all to smile and grin in people's face and all for an outfit. All for an outfit. You going along to get along, Miss Thing. I'm just saying, say whatever y'all want to say about me. Who cares? I don't care about nothing y'all say about what happened in my past. Did. Come on with something else. Was. There. Was. You think me as a person that's always talking shit, ain't gonna dot our I's and cross our T's? What's next? How many husbands I had? 4. Did. And you ain't never had one. How about that? But you won't be around here playing two ends in the middle and other people's business. They are like 4 quarters and change for $1. That's what they are. Smiling in my face, and then you won't play like, oh, you on her side? Okay. But you just was talking to me. We was just talking, last year. We was talking to M. Stove. I was telling you how they would treat me, and you were saying the same thing. And now you under the post trying to come for me. Why you just didn't stay in your lane and mind your business? Because ain't none of this that happened concerns you. You just going along to get along. Oh, wow. I'm just saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, this is a person that was talking to me, talk to me all the time, confined to me all the time. And now you done put yourself in something that had nothing to do with you, and now you getting aired out. How about that? You ain't know I was going to air you out, huh? Once I saw you talking about that's your whole who? Under the comment, you say that's your whole who? That's your whole me? The fact that she's saying she got money in the bank? Girl, please. Girl, please. What kind of money we talking about? What kind of money we talking about? Jay-Z money? Beyonce money? Because it ain't that type of money. I ain't even got that type of money. Nowhere near that type of money. So when you talking about money, what kind of money you talking about? The money you stole from the dead man? Oh, okay. All right. I told y'all not to play with me. Not today, tomorrow, or the next day either. I'm just saying, don't play with me. Now, anybody have anything they want to ask me? Anybody have anything they want to say? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Because at the end of the day, whatever you come back with, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm just saying. But let me tell y'all something. A lot of these people, I didn't do anything to them. Now, I tried to get along with those people, knowing, all right, I already felt some kind of way about her, because at the end of the day, you want to be my sister. Let's get that clear. You'll never be my sister. She is not here. She's deceased. And you telling everybody, oh, I'm the mom and all that kind of stuff. To me, it's totally disrespect. His mama is no longer here, and I got a problem with that. Somebody else might not have a problem with it. And what you say is how you say it. That's still my sister. And then you try to talk about my sister. So at the end of the day, I got a problem with that. Yeah, they always link up. So at the end of the day, I ain't do nothing. Let me tell y'all something. When I go to the M-Line store, I have never had a problem with nobody. But when I go there, I used to feel a bad vibe, a bad spirit. I went there, I spent my money multiple times. It's probably once in a blue moon, I probably got a discount. Probably out of all these years I've been going there, I probably got a discount one time. And the whole while I've been going there, it's always somebody always had a nasty attitude toward me or toward my family. But at the end of the day, I'm like, well, damn, why y'all always feeling some type of way? And when I pull up, they already know I'm in a wheelchair. So if y'all know I'm in a wheelchair, why y'all just don't open the back door? Y'all open the back door for other people that y'all like and people that y'all be getting shit to. And when people come down, y'all favorite people, y'all open the door for them and let them come through the back door. So I'm outside. And when I'm outside, they be like, I say for somebody with me, I let them know that I'm outside. So, well, she is legal, his stepmom. All right, that's understandable. I said it's understandable. But you're not going to talk about my sister and then classify yourself as his mama. My sister is deceased. And I feel some type of way. So even if she is married to the daddy, she's still not his biological mother. But you got to conduct yourself as a stepmother and not talk about my sister. That's why I feel some type of way. I know what a stepmama is. I done been a stepmama, but I ain't never tried to be nobody real mama either. I let her be known that's my stepchild, or that's my child. I ain't even got to say stepchild. But I'm not going to lay there and talk about nobody, and then all of a sudden I drag for your mama, talk about your mama like a dog, and now I'm saying you my son. That don't go like that. And when people come, oh, I'm the mama. I'm the mama. No, you're not. And people asking me, oh, I met the mama, or I saw the mama. No, you ain't see the mama, because the mama is no longer here. Put some respect on her name. That's all I'm saying. I know how I go. I'm a girl been married 4 times. I know how the stepmama and the step shit go. I'm not that slow when it comes down to marriage. But at the end of the day, if you don't like my sister, how if you don't like my sister, you're going to classify her son as your son when you done drag for his mama. No matter what way y'all look at it, it could be the stepmom, the stepdaddy. God only gave you one mama. He only gave you one biological mother. No, I ain't staying there and let her talk about my sister, because somebody told me what she said and I confront her. And no, I wasn't standing there. I was sitting there. I ain't stood up in a long time. No, ain't nobody gonna talk about my sister, my brother, my cousin, my nieces, my nephew. Ain't nobody gonna talk about them in front of me unless they saying some shit and they right. And I can't get mad if you do some foul shit or you wrong. I can't take your side when you wrong. Y'all go along and get along. If my child do something wrong, I'm gonna tell my child where they wrong at. A lot of y'all be upholding y'all children. I'm saying, no, I asked her, I questioned, and I say, is it true? I said, what you said about my sister? And she like, no, I ain't said that. And she went on and on and on to talk about her mother. She was talking about her mother, and I said what I said. And back to what I was saying, when I went to the store, they'll send somebody. Why send somebody to help me through the front door when all y'all got to do is open up the side door and let me roll my ass in there? Ain't nobody got to pick me up. So that was a problem for me. And then it was a lot of things that I overlooked, because at the end of the day, I said, you know what? In spite of whatever going on, that's still family. That's still my sister, brother, or whatever, you know. And then if I say something, I fuss at him in my mind, my sister come to me and say, girl, let up off my son. You know, don't let him make it. You know what I'm saying? So I let him make it on the strength of my sister. But when you become disrespectful to me, and I know I deserve respect, everybody started disrespecting me in the store. And I was like, oh, wow. Not everybody, but certain people. They feel like they can handle you some type of way or whatever. And I ain't never got a receipt. And I'm like, well, damn, people, you buy stuff and you don't get a receipt? What if I wanted to put that on my taxes? With no job. I'm saying, when you buy shit, you're supposed to print them out a receipt, right or wrong. And I used to get caught in my feelings and feel some type of way. And then one time I was leaving out the door with my cousin. And we was about to go. My cousin was about to help me down the step. And I say, nah. And she said, nah, cuz, I got you. I say, no. So I went back in the door and I said, all y'all men in here, and you mean to tell me ain't nobody gonna help me down the steps? And everybody just looked. It's a wrong way and a right way to treat people. And most of the time, my nephew wouldn't even be there. But at the end of the day, it's boundaries that people shouldn't cross. You shouldn't mistreat nobody, especially, and not only that, I'm in a wheelchair. And if I would have felt, they would have said, oh, there she go. If I would have felt, I would have been wrong in real life. I would have been wrong if I would have filed a lawsuit. But at the end of the day, that's family. And I love family, but I feel like family don't love me like I love them. But see, Ashley, it's easy said than done when you, the person that me won't be, I won't be kept to save and love my family until they bump my head. Not everybody mad. Y'all mad, but right is right and wrong is wrong. I always try to pull my nephew to the side and talk to him. But a lot of y'all youngsters, y'all hear us talking, but y'all don't want to hear shit. So y'all got to bump y'all head. I'm not going to tell him nothing wrong. I always try to talk to my nephew in spite of however y'all feel. Y'all feel some type of way because y'all feel like, oh, he wasn't there, this and that. My sister raised him. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about the Magnolia and all that. My sister wasn't living in no Magnolia. So if he won't say he from the Magnolia, that's him. But he was living with his mama. Don't make my sister look no type of way. My sister took care of him. And at the end of the day, she let him go by his grandma. He was by his grandma more than he was by his mama. But his mama still took care of him. Go back and look at the pictures in the Calio project. But y'all be saying, oh, I'm from here, I'm from there. If a person won't say that's where they're from, but at the end of the day, if that's what he claimed, that's his set he claimed, and that's what he's thinking about, oh, well. But I'm not going to let y'all throw my sister under the bus. My sister raised him. His daddy was staying in the Calio. So I don't know nothing about the Magnolia. I'm telling y'all what I know. That's what I know. I don't know nothing about no Magnolia. So they say she used to live in a Magnolia. And they say he used to be by her when he ain't by his grandma. His grandma took care of him a lot. His grandma and my sister. And his dad. I'm just saying. I don't know who stood in the mouth. I'm telling y'all what I know. Do y'all not know I be posting pictures? When I post pictures, do y'all not see him and his brother? It be him. I post a picture of him and his brother and his mama. And another little boy, Chico little boy. Tammy little boy. So at the end of the day, pictures say a million. Cousin, pictures say a lot. And a lot of y'all know the truth. But a lot of y'all be scared to speak up. Because a lot of y'all be saying, and when James growing up in the Magnolia? I say, I don't know. But I know where I used to see the dad at. And I know where my sister used to be at in the Calio project on Galvez. In the driveway where Pearl live at. For the people out the Calio. Thank you. Let me calm down because y'all be why she howling this and that. Y'all be talking loud. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. Let me calm down. I'll be about to crash out. So I don't know about all that. But on some real type stuff, I ain't did none of these people nothing. None of them. And everybody got a vendetta toward me. You know why? Because I'm transparent. I live in my truth and I be honest with people. And they think they could say something about me or whatever, talking about all kind of stuff or whatever with a house and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's true. I was there. And what? So what is your point? What else you going to go dig up? I used to steal, jack, rob. I did all that. Pim somebody. I did all that. Yeah, went to jail for that, for pim somebody. And he deceased now. Somebody else, yeah, did all that. Next. I'm in a chair. But everything I did, I paid for that. I take accountability for what I did. And I'm transparent, living in my truth. Yeah, I did that. And somebody could have lost their life when I pim them. And somebody pim me. And I'm in a wheelchair, but I'm still here to talk about it. Since y'all won't think y'all know so much, but y'all don't want me to get paperwork on y'all. So stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. At the end of the day, y'all came on my page. If y'all don't like somebody, why y'all go on this shit and listen to what they got to say? If y'all don't like us as women, and y'all don't like beautiful women that take care of themselves, that's getting their curves, and not sleeping with a man just to be sleeping with them and making sure they get what they want and what they need. Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? Girl, you just not getting money. I saw you with the little Louis Vuitton purse at the second line. Girl, you ain't never know what a Louis looked like. And now you act like you trying to shit on people. Girl, please. You hang with 3 and 4 girls. Girl, I ain't got to hang with nobody but me in my wheelchair. And I'm still that girl. I'm just saying. Since y'all won't be around here playing the type of games y'all playing like y'all coming for me, girl, y'all, I ain't the one. I ain't the one. I am very a phenomenal woman. And I am very mature. But at the end of the day, I know how to use my head. Come for me and I promise you I'm going to come back with wisdom. Y'all get caught up in y'all feelings. When I be dressing and getting my shit, I pay for that shit out the stove. I pay for that shit. The pants might be, I paid when I got my shit made, the pants, I bought the pants, 2 pair of pants, 3 pair of pants and all that. So just imagine the money I was spending when I get my shit custom made. Just imagine. And what's the problem? And then when the girl was making my clothes, gonna tell the girl don't make nothing for me. Wow. Really? I ain't know I was in competition with nobody. But I've been putting that shit on a long time ago. I don't need M-Line to make me or to validate me when I put that shit on for my sister because I love my sister. And that's her son. That's why I love my family. I love my nephew. I love all of them. But they disrespectful. A lot of them got to bump their head. And when they bump their head, they're going to see what life really is. But when you got an auntie and a nephew, y'all need to know that's still my nephew. So, girl, you on the outside. Remember you were saying you was going to leave your husband? You and your husband could be separated. But I'm going to always be his auntie. I don't give a damn if he be mad with me the rest of his life. And I ain't did him nothing. He hurt my feelings first. And I'm not supposed to feel no type of way. And all y'all that work in the store, not all y'all, but a lot of people that work in the store, some of them dudes, they mature, they mind their business. They stay in their lane. They don't get in that shit. But some of y'all riders. Y'all want to ride on the wagon. Y'all want to go along to get along. Step back. This family business, but it's more family business with y'all than us. We'll make sure think y'all better than the maids or y'all better than us. Because every time we come in there, y'all got a fucking attitude. I'm just saying, man, I don't care who is who. But at the end of the day, don't ever forget. Don't ever forget. Y'all trying to play that shit like y'all so much better than us. We've been doing this. We've been having money. Y'all acting like y'all ain't never had nothing. Y'all didn't. A lot of y'all didn't. Y'all getting y'all time to shine. I move out the way and let y'all do y'all. Because only what you do for Christ is going to last. That's temporarily. Y'all ride the wave for so long. Because I've been there, I had money, lost it, got it, lost it again. Where the friends at? Where the people at? Ask somebody who had millions of dollars. Where the same people who was on their shoulder when they had it. And when you ain't got no more, you got to look for them because they ain't nowhere to be found. Now, ain't no fight over no love. Who love them the most? Ain't no fight over that because if you won't go there, I know who love him the most. His mama, his grandma, his other grandma. I know who love him. His daddy. How about that? I know who love him the most. Talking about ain't no fight over him. His grandma raised him. His grandma had him. His grandma had him. He was in between his grandma and my sister. And sometime by his daddy, when his daddy wasn't incarcerated, when his daddy got with her. But tell him how you was mad when you went to the mama house and my sister was over there. And my sister picture was there. Tell him how you was mad about all that. I'm just saying. But if you got a family and you got a family that love you and people that really, really love you, that's the family. At the end of the day, we love him whether he have money or not. We love him for being him. Don't act like, oh, we just started coming around alive. He been around us as a little boy. And then he was around his grandma. His grandma was there for him more than anybody's grandma and his mama. But you want all the credit. I'm just saying. Ain't no competition. But when I step in the store, I have to be treated some type of way. I have to be mistreated. Y'all give all y'all side get a discount. And y'all alive, y'all say y'all don't. I'm just saying. I'm talking about this because I ain't want to talk about the other situation. Because I don't want to talk about that. So I'm talking about this. This been in my heart for quite some time. And y'all not me. And y'all don't feel how I feel. A lot of times I went to that store. I'm in a car. I'm sitting in the car. Why not open the back door and let me roll myself in there? Why is always somebody got to help me and they don't want to help me? But for somebody that worked there to tell me, oh, well, people treat y'all like that because somebody said to treat y'all some type of way. And y'all be all that, like y'all know so much and all this, y'all would love to know where the info come from, huh? Y'all would love to know how I know all the stuff that I know that goes on inside the store. That mean they got a little birdie on y'all team that ain't to be trusted. That's all right, Ashley. I quit going when I felt like it was time for me to quit going. You feel some type of way, and I feel some type of way. You might be somebody that's non-tolerant, so you might be one hit quitter. Me, I give people chance. Now I'm to the one hit quitter now. I done got my head bumped so many times. Now I'm to that point. But I wasn't at that point because that's still in my mind. I'm looking at all the facts. My sister gone, my sister not here. That's still my nephew. So Ashley, it's easy for you to say you wouldn't have did, and you wouldn't have or would have did. I didn't do it because I didn't felt like I still felt like I stood a chance to talk to them so they could get their mind right. But that didn't work. No, my daughter don't even live here. My daughter live out of town. But it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And for me, my purpose for yesterday of going live, my purpose of going live is that I was trying to talk about, actually, at the end of the day, the young lady was saying that somebody should have reached out to her. Why I'm the only one sending my condolences? Why y'all on here worrying about me, coming on here worrying about me talking and then y'all seem like to me y'all trying to throw the rock and hide your hand. Why I'm the only one sending condolences? Why y'all on the girl page fussing with the girl when she lost her cousin or her brother? How y'all could get on somebody's page and be arguing with somebody when they lose their loved one? Where is y'all morals? Y'all not feeling sympathy for the young man. I don't even know him. But at the end of the day, I sent my condolence. And why nobody else said, I'm sorry? I'm just saying. And it's understandable. But it's a right way and a wrong way to do things. See, a lot of y'all are youngsters, y'all try to justify people. I understand that y'all love who y'all love. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And a lot of y'all put yourself in them people's shoes and understand how them people feel. Since y'all going along to get along, y'all going along to get along, y'all gonna keep that shit hush hush, because y'all at the end of the day, y'all feel like, oh well, I'm not gonna say nothing, this and that. But y'all could have said our condolence, since y'all considered as one. But I'm a woman with a heart, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me must be condemned. So come on with it. Come on with it. So when one of y'all, why one of y'all ain't step up to the plate like y'all came over here and bothered me? Why y'all didn't go on the girl page and say, you know what, baby, I'm going to speak up for him. Give him some time. Our prayers go out and our condolence. Ain't not one of y'all. I saw y'all send an M-line flower. Not one of y'all. I saw y'all with a flower. But y'all won't come over here and wrestle with me over here. But y'all couldn't, since you got so much money in Wells Fargo, you got so much money in Capital One, why you couldn't send some flowers to the family? Miss, I'm the mama. Because one thing about my sister, Sunshine Stella Mays, she would have been trying to make flowers for the family, and she would have got to the bottom of it. I'm just saying. So all that other shit that y'all talking about, this ain't about me. It's about wrong and right. And the right thing to do is, since all y'all so-called riders, why y'all ain't do the right thing? Why y'all went on a girl page and try to degrade a girl and talk down on the girl and make the girl feel some type of way when y'all not even in her shoe? Y'all ain't even get in touch with his mama. I know where the mama work at. Why ain't none of y'all try to get in touch with the mama or send her some flowers or send out and say, tell her I'm sorry for this happening? Why? But out of everybody, and I'm on the outside. But guess what? I got morals, I got dignity, and I got a heart. In spite of my imperfection and how y'all say I'm messy and all that kind of stuff, God say I seek after the heart of a man. But I send my condolence. What about y'all that's on here trying to wrestle with me when y'all not going to win? So say whatever y'all want to say. Bring up my past. Oh, well, we all got a past. And whatever I did, I'm going to say, yeah, I did. Now what? Now what? Because I could tell you my past better than anybody. It's some shit I ain't even disclosed yet. Now what? Since y'all have that conversation and y'all be talking. When somebody says something, I already know where it came from. But do you think I told it to them? And I told it to other people, so it don't bother me, because it's facts. It's true. So you come into the internet with it, and what? Yeah, I was in there. And what? And what? Not what? When you come at me, you got to come at me with some shit that I recently did. Because the shit I used to do, I don't do that no more. He already forgave me for all that. I repent for all that. I repent last night for cussing and entertaining, where he said, speak boldly as you ought to speak. I'm just saying, how long y'all gonna keep lying? Thank each and every one of y'all on all my platforms. How long y'all gonna keep lying? How long y'all gonna keep on thinking y'all could throw the rock and hide your hand, or y'all can not look under the rock and let us see what's under the rock. Because I know what's under the rock. And for you that was on that yesterday and say, I don't know what I talk about, I don't know what I was talking about, I'd be darned. I can tell you everything blow for blow that I know. But why would I do that? For you to call me a lie and you know it's the truth. I'm just saying. Stop involving people in y'all shenanigans. Stop lying on people. Stop trying to involve other people in y'all shenanigans. Hey, the after party. Because at the end of the day, when y'all like after party, they come with the receipts. So if y'all won't play with me, all I got to do is tell them and they're going to pull it up. But anything you won't know about me, they can pull up everything about me too. Everything, ain't no hidden secret. I'm just saying. If it's black and white and say I did it, I did it. Now what? What about you? What about you? What about you? So you bragging on what you got in Wells Fargo, you bragging on what you got in Capital One, okay. To God be the glory. But at the end of the day, you better stop boasting and bragging. Because don't forget you stole that. You stole that money. Don't forget that. I know a lot of them be wondering how I know a lot of things. I'm from the street. Some of y'all think y'all know everything, but y'all got to realize that I got people that really love me. That's from the streets. I got people that's going to confirm and tell me some shit. And the people y'all be around that y'all think y'all can trust, they got mad love for me. Clock that T. So if you got 10 people, and you got 10 people around you, most likely out of all the 10 people, it might be 3 or 4 of them that's disloyal. It might be about 3, 4 of them that's disloyal. Because how many of them say, don't tell nobody what happened. Don't tell nobody what happened. I'm going to tell you, but don't tell. You know how far that went? Girl, I'm going to tell you what happened, but don't tell nobody. Girl, I'm going to tell you what happened, but don't tell nobody. Girl, I'm going to tell you what happened, but don't tell nobody. But Ann, I'm going to tell you, but you know you like to run the internet, but Ann don't go on the internet. That part right there. Why would I? But y'all say I'm messy? Y'all say I'm messy. Well, OG brought it to the internet. They brought it to him and he brought it to the internet. So when he brought it to the internet, that opened a door for me to speak on some things that I knew. But at the end of the day, I don't need y'all to give me no credit on what, at the end of the day, what I know. Because what I know, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I know what to say and what not to say. Y'all fighting against me when y'all should be going along to get along with me. Because a lot of y'all is lying. And y'all going to get caught up. I mean, keep on lying. You're going to have to spend all the money that you stole. I'm just saying. Somebody told somebody, that body told somebody else, somebody told somebody else, somebody told somebody else. So all those people was in there. Thank you. All those people was in there. You think everybody was going to keep their mouth shut? I'm just saying. All those people that was in there, you think everybody was going to keep their mouth shut? They still talking. I'm just saying. And the only thing I'm mad about, I'm mad with my nephew. And the reason I'm mad with him, even though, you know, we have our little differences and stuff like that, but my nephew know better. And the only reason I'm really mad with him is because at the end of the day, I'm not him, But I feel like after all this went on or whatever, and people was letting him know that the boy passed away, I felt like he should have just stepped up to the plate and sent his condolence. Whether he talked to anybody or not, he should have just sent his condolence by the riders. The riders. Somebody from inside that's a part of the clique should have went and said, I'm very sorry that this happened. And if it's anything that we can do, here go some flowers, here go a card. Because it did happen. But ain't nobody. You mean to tell me ain't nobody and y'all won't be on the internet coming at me? And then y'all gonna be on the internet and say she don't know what she's talking about? That's what y'all believe? Okay. Okay. Keep on believing it. But at the end of the day, y'all came over here with that foolishness. Y'all went over there on the man in power. But after Empower, y'all and Murder said what they said, y'all went on there with that foolishness, and then y'all went on the girl page for whatever reason. If y'all was gonna go on the girl page, why y'all didn't go on the girl page and say, I'm sorry that this happened? Because I found out it's one of my good friends, Amelia. I found out that that's her daughter's cousin or something like that. Somebody said that. Amelia, if you on here, just confirm it. They said that's somebody, that Amelia, that's somebody that's her cousin or something like that. First, y'all was saying this and that, saying that, but at the end of the day, y'all lies gonna catch up with y'all. So you mean to tell me y'all got time to come on the internet and be bothered with me, but y'all ain't make time to say, you know what? This is getting out of hand. We gotta bite this and say, I'm sorry. Actually, that's your cousin? Oh, wow. I'm just saying, this child got family. This boy was 28 years old. So where y'all morals at? Where the love at for one another? In spite, if that could have been anybody, child. Anybody. Wow. And I'm the only one. I'm the only one. In spite, I'm the only one. I don't care if something happened between, it could be me and somebody else child, whatever. It could be somebody I don't like or somebody don't like me. If it had anything to do with me or any type of way, not me physical, but any type of way, the best thing you could do is say, you know what? I'm sorry this happened. And at the end of the day, my condolence. Send flowers, send love. That somebody lost their child, somebody's child ain't never coming back. And some of y'all don't know what it's like to lose a child. But at the end of the day, my nephew know what it's like to lose a mother. And his mama is no longer here. So at the end of the day, that's why I'm so mad at him, because I feel like he should know better than that. And I understand right now, I'm not him. I don't know what he's dealing with. I don't know what's going on with him right now. But at the end of the day, I pray that God touch him and let him, at the end of the day, I don't know what he's dealing with. I don't know what's going on. But I'm mad at the people that opened the door. I'm mad at the people because I won't know at the end of the day, it could have been him. Y'all mad at me, but y'all didn't even protect the other people that was in there. Y'all didn't even protect my nephew. And y'all on here and y'all playing, y'all boasting big and bad. Why y'all ain't kept that energy when it happened over there at the store? And I ain't asking for a friend. Why y'all didn't keep that energy then? Since y'all on here and y'all talking all that shit on my page, y'all got time to come on here and go back and forth with me. Why y'all ain't kept that energy when that shit happened at the store? I'm just saying, because y'all mentally messed up. Y'all morals is messed up. Y'all acting just like the project that y'all come from. And I ain't talking because they got some small people that came out the Magnolia Project and all the other projects. But some of y'all acting projects. Some of y'all acting just like that. Thank you, Robinisha. I go another one. Sorry for the loss. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to say that I'm sorry. That's all. I'm sorry. When you go to people's funerals and all that kind of stuff, is there anything that I can do? I'm sorry. What is the problem with y'all? I'm saying, y'all so big-headed, y'all so busy worrying about a brand till y'all can't even say, you know what, I'm gonna put my pride aside and I'm gonna step up to the plate and say, you know what, he going through what he going through, but let me say something. Who gonna speak? Why nobody ain't spoke for the brand? But I did. I did. But y'all won't come on here and play with me. Wow. You're boasting and bragging about what you got. Oh, I got this. What's understood don't need to be explained. Duck. What I look like? Oh, I got this and I got that. Let me show you my bank account. I got 2 bank accounts. What I look like trying to prove a point to Amy's. Girl, please. Been there, done that. What you trying to prove to me, I was doing that at 16, 17 years old. How about that? It wasn't in the bank though. It was cash then. Then. And I wasn't bragging. And still not boasting and bragging. Because God don't like a boaster. Since you won't put your business up there. But like I said, what's understood don't need to be explained. You ain't have to disclose that. I don't give a damn about how many bank accounts you got. Because you could have it today and tomorrow it could be gone. I'm just saying. So who you trying to prove a point to? That shows what type of level you on. And I'm not even on that type of time. But y'all came for me yesterday and y'all got what y'all wanted and what y'all didn't want. See, y'all like the confusion. Like when y'all say, oh, that's why they don't mess with you. Okay. They already know I am. Just like they don't mess with me. I don't mess with nobody. Don't mess with me. Talk about something new. And who don't mess with you? So for you to come in between and try to, with that division shit, I'm still going to be me. Today, tomorrow, and forevermore. I'm just saying. All right, my queen. I'm just saying. Can somebody screenshot Ariane on here on Facebook? Yeah, we gotta love who love us. We gotta embrace who embrace us. People be around here with that fake love. It be the mama, the daddy, the aunties, the uncles, the cousins, the niece, the nephew, and it's sad. It's sad to say. And then they turn the nieces and nephew against you. I ain't bragging, but let me say this. I did a lot of things for a lot of my nieces, my nephew, my sisters, my brothers, my cousins. Ain't too many of them in the family could say I ain't never did nothing for them. And if I ain't never did nothing, that mean they ain't never asked me for nothing. But most likely I done did for all of them. I didn't put them all together. And guess what? At the end of the day, for some apparent reason, they don't call. They don't call and say, let me call. But I took care of everybody. And why they don't call, I guess it's a phase they going through right now. But it starts with the parents. It starts with the adult. Because somebody needs to say, well, y'all ain't talk to your auntie Annie today. Y'all ain't talk to auntie Annie today. Y'all ain't call your auntie today. They remember what I did. And when they need me, they call on the phone. And I be there for them. But I can't get a phone call. But the minute I close my eyes today or tomorrow, everybody gonna be, oh, I love my auntie Annie. I miss my auntie Annie and all this shit kind of stuff. No, love me while I'm here. Give me my flowers while I am here. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, when your mom or your daddy, the people that love you when they gone, they ain't coming back. And then again, it might have another life. But when we gone and we try to show y'all love, hey sis, I try to show y'all love while we here and y'all don't embrace that, when we close our eyes, y'all gonna cry a river. So if you got a mama, and if you can make it right with her, make it right. But if you got a mama and she ain't right, he said, honor thy mother, thy father, or thy days will be longer. And he also said in the word, don't provoke your children. And y'all don't get it twisted by provoke. Provoke means don't disrespect and mistreat your children some type of way you don't want nobody to treat you. Respect your daughter. That part right there, Queen. Respect your daughter, respect your son. Give the respect that you want them to give you. But if you disrespecting your daughter and you got your favorite daughter and your favorite son and you got favorite grandchildren and all that kind of stuff there, man, that shit not right. Y'all don't think that messes up the grandchildren mind mentally. And you know what some of the parents say? Oh, well, I do more for her because she don't have nobody. You got a husband and you got this and you stronger than her. Wow. So that's what y'all tell y'all children. That's why you do more for her and her children. That's why you look after her and her children, because you feel like I'm the strongest and she the weakest link. Come on, y'all. Come on, mamas. Come on, daddies. Come on. A lot of y'all parents out there, a lot of things that have happened in your daughter's life, y'all played a major part in it. Then y'all around here want to go on with your life with a husband. You're bragging you got a good husband, or you're bragging you got a good wife, but your children are scarred because of you. They mentally messed up. They mentally messed up because of you, and now you think you could go on with living a happy wife, happy life, a happy husband, happy wife, and you forgot your children is scarred. And you don't want your husband to know all the trauma that you brought your children through. And then y'all want to make seem like the lost time. Y'all can't get that back. When you wasn't there for your children, you can't get mad at them, feel some type of way because you wasn't there. Oh, wow, she needs to let it go. How can you tell a child that you hasn't been in their life for decades, they need to let something go when they was with people that they was there for the moment, but they really wanted their mama? I'm just saying. The children cried on many days and on many nights. No matter how much the nene, the parent, the auntie, the uncle, the grandma, the grandpa, no matter how much they did for them, no matter how much and how they raised them. But it was a many days and a many nights when a child on here balled up and cried and said, I want my mama. I'm just saying. And y'all think y'all got all the answers. And y'all think it's right. And y'all think y'all could go on with y'all life. Some of y'all parents just think it's right. When a lot of us is scarred. A lot of us is mentally scarred. Lord, help us, Jesus. Lord, help somebody on here. Somebody daughter on here. Just want you to be a mother. Just want you to show love. That's all. They don't want you to pretend. They don't want you to play to other people. Put up a facade. I love my daughter. I love my son. No, you don't. Why you treat it like that? I'm just saying. So a lot of y'all, when y'all want to come for people, y'all don't know what they deal with mentally. Y'all don't know what they deal with every day. Even me being in a wheelchair. I think I've been rejected. I've been stepped on. I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. I had a daddy that was a pimp. I had a daddy that had 5 and 6 women living in a house with him. So I know. I got my virginity taken at 14. While y'all around here and y'all judging and y'all pointing the finger and talking. But a lot of these young ladies on here is wounded. And y'all mamas around here making excuses, lying, talking about, oh, you did fun. Oh, I did this and I did that, but you wasn't there. You made a choice to be out there and do what you wanted to do. Now take your L and stop trying to justify your excuse. Stop making excuses why you wasn't there. I'm just saying. Y'all can lie to some of the people some of the time, but y'all can't lie to some of the people all the time. A lot of y'all is mentally messed up. And y'all done passed that shit down to us. And money sure can't buy love, Joe. All the money in the world, all the clothes, all the shoes, no matter what, you wasn't there. So go ahead on with your bad self, with your husband and your wife, and living your best life. But you forgot about the children that you wasn't there for. And now you got a husband and you got a wife, and you won't play the good mother and a good father. Nah. Some shit you just can't come back from. Some shit you just can't come back from. I'm just saying, I'm going to respect you. I'm going to love you. But you know you hurt my feelings a lot of time. You know you made me feel some type of way. You know y'all passed the curse down to the next generation. Y'all passed the curse down to the next generation. And when y'all pass it down to the next generation, guess what? It's still there. And when the next generation leave, when you leaving all the scorn tissues behind because you don't want to take accountability. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all parents, y'all listen, but that's y'all. A lot of y'all want us to be what y'all always want. Y'all mad because we something that y'all always wanted to be. We didn't create ourselves. We didn't ask to come here. We came here because of you and him. And now we here. And you made a decision to run the street, to do what you want to do, to be here and there, or whatever your reason is. You made a decision and live with it. I'm just saying. For you that's out there, stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up about her not being there. Stop beating yourself up about him not being there. Because guess what? At the end of the day, time ain't waiting on nobody. Enjoy your life while you got an opportunity. Because at the end of the day, the time that was lost, we can't get that back. You can't get it back. But we got the mamas out here. They got their chest out and their neck up. And they acting like they was the best mama in the world. And they wasn't. Just take your L and say, you know what? I did what I did. And I'm sorry. And I can't bring that back. I can't bring that back. So you know you can't bring it back. Why at the end of the day, you not stepping up to the plate? Why dividing your daughters and your sons and your children? Why keep up so much mess and confusion? The mamas. The mama's keeping up the mess and the confusion. The mamas is the ones that's keeping up all the mess and the confusion. I try to talk to everybody. I love everybody in my family. But everybody consider me as being messy. I don't consider me as being messy. I consider me as being outspoken. And I've been like that since a little girl. And a lot of stuff I dealt with as a little girl. And people don't like that. People don't like when you live in your truth. They don't like for you to be truthful. And people don't like you to tell the truth on them. People would rather you tell a lie than to tell the truth. Remember when we was little girl? Stop all that telling. Stop telling all the time. That's why when a man touched me and I was 14, I wasn't a teller. I ain't told nobody. And I ain't never spoke about it. So a couple of times on social media. I ain't never said nobody. You told me don't be a teller. So I ain't tell nobody. And now I'm 59 years old. And the man probably somewhere, probably not here because he was an older man in the project. I don't know where he at. But they say stop telling. You ever heard of people getting whipping for telling? Well, that was us coming up. You're talking too much. You're telling too much. Go your ass inside. Nobody want to hear all that. Stop being a teller. So I'm talking to a lot of y'all out there. Listen to your children. Y'all got sons and daughters. Listen to them. Stop doing certain things in front of your children. Because children are inquisitive. They see a lot of stuff. You'll wonder why your little girl humping. Why your little boy humping. Because they watch. I don't think children should sleep in the bed when they parents, when they old enough to know. 2-year-old, 3-year-olds, a lot of them children, they know. So when they get old enough to know, they shouldn't sleep in a room with their parents. So you're going to try to figure out, well, where they learned that at in the bed with you when they was playing, laying over there playing like they was sleeping. And y'all was getting busy. And they saw y'all getting busy. Or they accidentally woke up and somebody was on top of somebody. And then y'all want to fault other people if they go sleep by somebody else's house or they go play with their little friends or whatever. Y'all got to just be very mindful of the decisions that we make. I made a lot of bad decisions in my life. And I didn't know no better. And it says to know better is to do better. So he said, forgive them because they know not what they do. A lot of things I did, I didn't know it was wrong. And now that I'm older, I know better. So if I go out there and do something wrong, there are consequences and repercussions because now I'm at an age where I know wrong from right. I'm just saying. But I know I just felt the need that I needed to talk about that because I know a lot of young ladies follow me. A lot of young ladies, somebody then got in their head and made them feel like I probably was messy and all that kind of stuff there and made them feel some type of way about me and don't like me. But I was led to somebody that was on here is going through something with their parent. And they're a good child. But the mama keep on nagging. And the mama got a jealous spirit toward their child. And the child don't know the mama have a jealous spirit toward them. But at the same time, this daughter and this son have so much respect for their mother or their father. It's a sin or shame, but the mama don't even see it because she's so caught up into her favorite daughter or her favorite son. So you neglecting the one that really, really gonna show you the love, the one that's gonna be there if you leave this earth or there tomorrow. The one who you neglect, the one who you mistreat, that's the one that's gonna be there for you. Out of all the ones, the one who you look down on, the one who you talked about, the one who you get in a huddle with your other daughters and talk about, that's the one that's gonna be there for you. All the other ones gonna be there to get whatever they could get. And God forbid if you got a husband, you got a man, and you ain't got a will. So to you, the daughter that's out there, just know that what God wants you to have, what's for you is for you. That's why you are so blessed and highly favored. And at the end of the day, don't look for man to give you nothing. Look for Jehovah to give you everything. Just live right, keep your heart right, keep your mind right, keep your spirit right. And at the end of the day, guess what? What's for you is for you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Just know that. And he said, many are called, but few are chosen. You are one of the chosen ones. The ones who chosen go through the most hell in life. You're chosen. You wondering why you're going through something. You're wondering why you get anxiety. You wonder why sometimes you just burst out and cry. You wonder why you just sit down and have a drink with yourself. You wonder why you crying. Just all of a sudden you could be driving, and all of a sudden tears just come rolling out of your eyes, and you could just be driving and you just get a bad vibe about life. You just like, why me? Why I'm feeling this way, Lord? Why this had to happen to me? You keep crying out, but at the end of the day, it's no mistake that you are here, and know that you are worthy to be here. Know that you are worthy to be here. Don't worry about nobody else. Look in the mirror at yourself and know that you are a black, beautiful queen within, on the outside, in the outside. Don't let nobody take you down. Just know who you are and whose you are, no matter what you're going through. And when you have bad days and you feel like, if you got your little friend or whoever, if you got somebody you talk to on the phone or whatever, at the end of the day, go in the room and talk to God. Go in there and talk to God. And I promise you, if you start living right within yourself, you're going to see the manifestation of God. And He's going to deliver you from everything that you've been going through. Because He delivered me. It's nowhere possible that I can be on here talking to y'all and dealing with my everyday life. It's a lot of stuff I deal with mentally. It's a lot of stuff I deal with people. I be rejected. I love my people, and they've been rejecting me for decades. I've been dealing with this for decades. And I've been saying, you know what, Lord, why they do this to me? Why they treat me like this? Why everybody feel some type of way about me? And I give everybody. And I try to help everybody. But I just learned when my grandmother said, when I was a young girl, she said, money can't buy love. And she said, I don't care who it is. And at that time, I really didn't understand. And I always give, always give. I didn't give jewelry, card. I don't talk about that enough. I didn't give people stuff that they would never give me a day in their life. But I don't value immaterial things, because when I leave this earth today tomorrow, I can't take none of that with me. So I'm going to enjoy what I have now. I'm living for the now, because we're not promised a second. We're not promised tomorrow. So why should y'all be stressing about your mom or your daddy? Just wake up every morning and say, Lord, I thank you. I thank you for what I do have. I thank you that I don't have to beg and boast and ask nobody for nothing. You got to thank Him in the midst of you going through what you're going through. But just know that, Queen, He going to bring you out. It's about you. It's about you. You ain't the first and you ain't the last that been neglected by your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle. Some people got family and they don't even deal with their family at all. You know why? Because God gave them a blessing and they feel like your blessing is for them. No. When they got blessed, they ain't give you nothing. Come on, somebody. Why should people feel like you owe them when they got a blessing and ain't give you nothing? I'm just saying, y'all. I ain't mean for y'all to get emotion. I ain't mean for y'all to start crying and all that kind of stuff there. But I'm just being honest with a lot of y'all. I'm tired of kissing butt. I'm tired of this my family. I ride for my family. I cut for my family. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I say I ride for my family, I ride for my family. But I had to back up a couple of times and say, hey, you around here talking about you ride for them. And ain't nobody showing you no love. Ain't nobody gonna ride for you. Ain't nobody gonna ride for you. And I'm about to make 60 and I want to give me a party. But why I'm gonna give a party to a bunch of people that don't even pick up the phone and say, girl, you all right? Girl, you need me to come over there? Girl, you need me to do something for you? So why should I give a big party for people that's not gonna ride for me? And I had to learn that through all this. Through all this, the rejection at the store, the rejection. Everybody getting stuff. Oh yeah, everybody bragging. And then the cool part about it, they boasting, bragging, throw it in my face. And they don't understand it. Oh, I'm the favorite. Oh, see, he'll do that for you. He'll do that for me, but he ain't gonna do that for you. She do this for me, and they don't think about my feelings. Don't think about my feelings. But I got people that love me that's not my family that call me every day. You all right? I got a sister in Jersey that call me every day. I got somebody else call me every day. Mama Ava call me every day. I got a lot of people call me every day to check on me. I live by myself. I'm 59 years old. So at the end of the day, do y'all have a loved one that live by themselves? And how many times, if y'all call them and they don't answer within 2 to 3 days, that means you need to do a welfare check. I'm just saying. And it ain't an age thing. It's with anybody. If you got a sister and she stay by herself, she ain't got no kids. If you got a sister you love and you ain't talked to her a while, you got a brother you love, you ain't talked to her a while, give him a welfare check. Call and check on them. Nobody shouldn't have to call and check on your people. That should be an everyday thing. I'm just saying, y'all, life be life. And at the end of the day, just love on who love y'all. I had to learn that. I had to learn that the people you loving, if I ask them for something, and I played, sometimes I didn't play games, my game. I said, give me $20. Oh, I ain't got it. Okay. I ain't need it anyway. But if they ask you, you're supposed to give it to them. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm the type of person, I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. But if I know you got it and you tell me no, then I'm in my feelings. So I ain't gonna ask nobody. I'd rather for you to be honest with me and tell me I got something to do. I can't give it to you. I didn't give people my last. I didn't pay people bills with my last. And God turn around and give me that back in something. Stop always giving when nobody ain't giving you. Know who to give. Be a blessing to people when he put it on your heart and say, I need you to bless Ann. I need you to bless this one. I don't care if it's $2. If you put in 2, he gonna send you 4. You put in 4, he gonna send you 6. Your blessings come from Jehovah. My blessings come from Jehovah, not man, not woman. I don't want nobody to brag and talk about what they did for me. I got a lot of people that really love me. I got people that I say, oh, I like that, or I want that. People didn't been there for me. And I never got an opportunity to be there for them, but they always be in my mind and I be thinking on what I could do for them. Because it ain't all about me. Sometimes you got to push you aside and say, Lord, what can I do for somebody that deserves something? What I could do, I got people that if I call them and I say, I want you to cook something for me. I got a sister on here right now, Nessa. If I tell her, she know I love cabbage. And I say, Nessa, I want you to cook. She gonna cook me some cabbage with no strings attached. So why I can't be a blessing to the people that's a blessing to me? As simple as somebody saying, well, Ann, I'm gonna fix you some cabbage whenever you want. I'm just saying, they got people that really love me for me. And I don't come on here and try to degrade nobody, talk down. They came for me yesterday. They came on my page messing with me on yesterday. And they got what they didn't want to hear. They heard what they wanted to hear, but they heard what they didn't want to hear too. I'm just saying, y'all, I ain't mean to get so emotionally, but when I talk about things that I've been through in my life and how some things that happen in my life, I get emotional. And it could be 10 years from now. I think I'm still going to have that emotion. So how can people say get over something when it still lies up in your gut? It's still, even though you over it mentally, but when I talk about it, it brings back so many memories. Even though it's therapy for me, because I'm touching people, I'm saving people, I'm strengthening people. But every time I talk about it, it comes from within. It comes from deep down in my gut, and my intuition be telling me certain things about certain people. That's how I know they was on my live yesterday. And they wondering, how she know that's me? Because he told me it was you. He allowed me to know. I know when people on my live. Y'all have for the people that's angry with me, that don't like me. I ain't never did them that. They going along to get along. Somebody else don't like me that they friends with. and they just jumped on the bandwagon. And I'm fine with that. I'm not worried about somebody that don't like me. We all have people that don't like us. We got family members that don't like us. I mean, it is what it is. It's called life. But should you worry about people that don't like you? No. You got to live your life, whether they feel some type of way about you or not. Do what makes you happy. Don't worry about nobody else say about you. Nobody. And I'm to the point to where I'm not worrying about with nobody. That's why I dot my I's and cross my T's, and I tell everybody what I did and where I come from and the life I live. So when they come back with certain things, yeah, I did it. And what else? I did that too. And what else? And I was there too. So now what? So how can you try to persecute me when at the end of the day, I'm already living in my truth? I'm already living in my truth. It's things that I can talk about and things that I can share with y'all that people didn't did, and y'all mouth drop and be like, well, damn. I've been through so much in my life. People done did so much to me as being in a wheelchair. And you women around here, y'all so caught up in y'all emotion to y'all thinking, oh girl, I got him. Girl, she need to get over that. It been this many years and this many that. Hey, you ever thought about they need to get over me? You ever thought about they need to get over me? Just because they ain't talking about it don't mean they ain't thinking about it. I'm just saying. Just because they ain't talking about it don't mean they ain't thinking about it. For the people who say people need to get over. The good people silent because they silent and they ain't talking. That don't mean nothing. Because she ain't talking about you, that don't mean she ain't thinking about you and your husband. Because he ain't talking, girl, please. Because they silent. You ain't got to say nothing. I be saying a lot. Y'all got to worry about the quiet people. See, I ain't the one y'all got to worry about. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all got to worry about the snakes. Ain't coming head first. But it's the ones that ain't doing no talking. Y'all got to worry about. The ones ain't saying nothing. So when y'all tell me I need to get over it, wow, just because they ain't talking, why you ain't tell them they need to get over it too? I'm just saying. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying. Some of y'all women feel to realize that we all women, right? We all women, right? And all y'all want to believe that y'all husband or y'all wife have never cheated on y'all. Y'all want to believe that, right? But I'm here to tell y'all could be a victim as well. You can be a person with HIV as well, with your husband coming home every night and your wife coming home every night. You can have a husband and a wife that's cheating on a job. I'm just saying. So while y'all around here talking about other people that didn't ask for the alphabet, think about your husband or your wife. Just because they come home every night don't mean that they ain't sneaking and creeping. Clock that tea. I'm just saying. And I'm saving something for the book since y'all want to believe in y'all heart. Since y'all be saying what I need to get over, I'm going to leave that part for the book and tell y'all why it took me so long to get over. Because y'all don't know. I'm just saying. Y'all don't know. Oh, she need to get over. Oh, wow. So why y'all think it took me so long to get over? And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Do y'all not know I got Pum Pum on a Sunday? For the ones who knew to this. I got Pum Pum on a Sunday. But do y'all not know in the midst of his infidelity, I still was messing with him. I was with him that Friday when I had all my feelings. Now I'm paralyzed from the waist down. Did y'all get it? Did y'all get it? I'm asking y'all, did y'all get it? Because somebody missed it. Somebody missed it. Somebody missed it. I was 28 years old. I was a young girl. I was a young girl. I had feelings. He was my husband at the time. He was sleeping with her and sleeping with me because I allowed him to do that. See, men and women, people only do what we allow them to do to us. When I allow him to cheat on me. Because when I found out, I knew about it. But at the same time, in the process of me knowing about it, I still, in my mind, believe that we stood a chance of saving our marriage. For the ones that's out there saying she need to get over it. How a woman get over all her feelings. I was feeling good down there that day, that Friday, that Sunday. All that was stripped away from me. And I've been in a wheelchair ever since. Even though I went on with my life and got married 3 other times. But my sex life never been the same. I'm just saying. Don't let that go over your head. That's a lot to think about. I'm that girl that liked to wear the sexy drawers, the Victoria's Secret drawers, because that's what I had on. Hey, Keith. The sexy drawers and bra. I just went to Victoria's Secret. Some of y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I remember my grandparents and my mom and them always say, make sure you keep on clean underwear, clean drawers, and clean bra in case something happened to you. So I just went to Victoria's Secret, and I had the new bra on and the new drawers to match the bra, but didn't know that something was going to happen to me. And guess what? I was with him that Friday. He told me he loved me. He hugged me, kissed me, loved me, finessed me, and made me feel like I wanted to feel on that Friday. And I was loving every minute of it. And then on that Sunday, my whole life changed. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all explain to me, how can somebody tell you you need to get over it? I'm just saying, I got married 3 other times. Why I got married? Y'all listening, I got married because I tried to replace him. I felt like I can replace him. So I got married. Hey, Tyra. I got married. But the second one was a liar. And fast as I married him, I divorced him. Hey, sis. And then the third one, I married him. And he was a liar. And he did some shady stuff. When I married the last one, that was the one I was with when I was a little girl in the hallway in the Desire Project on 3507 Abundant. He always had a crush on me, and I had a crush on him. So I just knew I had the one. I just knew he was the one. I dotted my I's. I crossed my T's. I want y'all to listen and listen good. I thought for sure. I prayed and I talked to God, and I went on that highway and went and seen him. It was his last few years. He had 20-some years he had served. And he had 5 years left. And I got on that highway and I went to Beaumont, Texas. And I went somewhere further than close to Idaho. I was riding that highway. I would get in the car. I would take my nieces. I'd take my nephew. I'd take the children with me because I felt deep down inside in my spirit, he was the one. I was living in Slidell. I fixed my house up. When he came home, he didn't want for nothing. I saved my money and made sure he had everything that he could possibly need as a man. And when he came home and people saw him, they gave me the thumbs up. Like I got one. And people believed that I had the one. And I believed that he was the one. I believed. And in my heart, I thought he was the one because I loved everything about him. I said he was the only one that took my mind off of the first one because all the rest of them, they couldn't take my mind off the first one. But he took my mind off the first one because I loved his persona. I loved the way he dressed. And I made sure he was up to par with me. And I made sure I helped him get on his feet. And once he got on his feet, I thought we was going to be together. And then when we was intimate a couple of times, and then we went to the doctor in Bogalusa. And I was like, why are we going way out here? And we went to the doctor. And the doctor asked me, a lady doctor, she said, she asked him, is it okay for her to be in here? He said, yeah. She did a test on him. And she came back. And she went to reading and saying everything that he had. And I looked at him with a look. And I really wanted to I really, really wanted to. At that time, I really wanted to destroy him. But I kept my composure. And we had a long ride back. We had an hour ride back to New Orleans. So the doctor said, she don't have nothing. She said, I'm going to give you some penicillin. And I'm going to give you, she gave him a shot. I remember she gave him a shot in his butt. And she went to saying all kind of stuff. And then she did a little test on me. And she came back and she said, you don't have nothing. She said, but when you come back, she said, I'm going to set you up permanent to come back. And I'm going to draw your blood. And when I went back, she drew my blood. And she told me I was HIV positive. And I was mad the whole while. We was coming back to Slidell. I was mad. And I cried at that time. And I looked and I said, you know what? Since you did this to me, we gonna be together. You gonna be with me. It's for better, for worse, sickness and health. And you gonna take care of me the rest of your life. So I thought, that's what I thought. So I don't fault nobody for the choice that I made. I chose to be with him because I didn't know anything about HIV. All I knew is that she talked to me and she was like, well, you take your medicine and you could live a life. And she talked to me and stuff like that. And I was like, I didn't take medicine because I was bitter. And I didn't take medicine for a long time. And when I went back to the doctor, she said, She said your viral loads gonna drop if you don't get on medicine. Because I was stressing and worrying about stuff. And when you stress and you worry about stuff, your immune system drop. And I made it up in my mind and I made a decision to take medicine. So I started taking medicine. But I was so angry with him. It was time he was asleep. I wanted to just unalive him in his sleep. And what made me really just get out there and tell people, I caught him with a young girl. He was messing with his supervisor. I caught him with several women. And I said, you know what? I prayed and I cried. And I said, Lord, please give me the strength to move on with my life. I'm tired of him. He said, you can't leave me alone. You ain't gonna never find nobody like me. And I was like, I don't never want nobody like you. So I cried a many days, a many nights. In the process of me going through what I was going through with him, I still felt like, I was like, how I'm gonna get ain't no man gonna, in my mind, I felt like ain't no man won't be with no woman and find out that she got HIV and all that kind of stuff. So I felt like I might as well just stay with him. But I felt like even though he cheated a couple of times and I felt like, but I got to the point where I had enough. It's one thing for me to accept your infidelity, but just accept the fact that you did what you did to me and still out there cheating. And then he got on drugs. And once he got on drugs, he broke him out, stole everything, and sold everything and all that kind of stuff. Then I said, you know what, Lord, please, please. I don't know about y'all. And I don't know where he at now, but somebody said he was in jail or whatever. And I prayed and I said, Lord, just give me the strength to move on. But at the time, I love his mama. I love his mama's spirit, and I thought, by his mama passing away, I thought he was going to get his life together, or change his life or whatever. And that didn't happen. So I just felt like, with the HIV, I just felt in my mind, because I always been that girl. And I felt like it's one thing for me to be in a wheelchair. And now I have to bear this and I have to deal with this. I'm like, the odds are already against you as a person, a woman in a wheelchair. No matter how beautiful you look on the outside, you still have the odds against you. Because I didn't hear men in the bar talking about, I never be with a woman in a wheelchair and all that kind of stuff. There, I didn't hear them say that, small-minded men, but I didn't hear them say that. But in my mind, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I got to deal with the fact that I'm in a wheelchair. Now I got to deal with this or whatever. So I think I kept dealing with him on the strength that I felt like nobody else, was wanted to be with me or nobody else was going to be with me. I think that's why I put up with him as long as I put up with him. But I dealt with this for years. And then, in the process of me, leaving him, I still was, he'll call me, oh, you'll come pick me up, you'll give me $10, you'll give me $20. And I ain't gonna lie, I go pick him up and I go bring him $20, bring him $10. And in spite of me not being with him, that's me. Until I got to the point and I said, you know what, Lord, please, please, please give me the strength to move on with my life. And I ain't gonna lie, once I moved on with my life been better ever since. Better ever since. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When he off drugs and he not on drugs, he is a fine, nice looking man. When he don't do drugs, when he in a rehab, I ain't gonna lie, and he wasn't taking no medicine, he is so, like, his skin is so beautiful. He a nice looking man. He fine and healthy. I don't know, but y'all got to realize that they got a lot of men out there that's fine and buff and healthy and look good and don't look like they sick. And I mean, I don't want to say, but that's what it is. Don't look like they have HIV, and they do. Y'all got to be very mindful when y'all see a man and y'all be so quick to judge, because they got a lot of men out there that look good, a lot of women out there that's fine and pretty. They go to the clinic and all that. Y'all protect yourself, please. Please protect yourself. But I fought myself for my first marriage. The reason why I fought myself for staying in the first marriage, because his infidelity, him cheated on me. He punched me in my face and broke my jaw, and I still stood with him. And I don't know what it was about me. When I fall in love with somebody, I be loving them to the point to where it'd be hard for me to leave. And now I don't want that love no more. And I don't love people like that no more. And like when men try to come in my life, my guard's up because I'm never going to allow another man to hurt me again in my life. You know, and they got a lot of people that's still here. You know, I am undetectable, non-detectable. I take my medicine and all that kind of stuff there. I'm not worrying about that. But when they say, people, you need to get over it. But do y'all not know that the first husband was the last husband I was with when I ain't have nothing, when I had all my feelings? So even though I went on with my life, me being intimate with it, it's not the same. It never was the same. My full body feelings was left in my first marriage. And you think I got time to worry about the people that want to come over here and troll me and bother me and say, oh, I didn't been hurt enough. I didn't been through enough. So at the end of the day, what they talking about, when they try to tear me down, they're going to tear themselves down. Because God don't play about his children. I didn't do them nothing. They came over here. All because I was trying to protect my nephew and try to speak on in his behalf. Anybody that watched the video yesterday, I didn't say anything bad or anything wrong about my nephew. They came over here. So, I just wanted to share that with y'all because people be quick to say, well, she need to let that go and this and that, but they're not living in my shoes. I've been dealing with this for 31 years. It's easy for people on the outside to say, but you know what, y'all, so y'all think it's fair? Y'all think it's fair that he in a relationship, he with somebody, and I've been, right now, it's just me. But whoever go a part in my life where I'm still here or whatever, it's fine if he don't. But at the same time, y'all think it's fair for him to divorce me while I was in the hospital and now he living his life? And, oh, she need to get over it. Wow. You got to be a very strong individual. And thank God that I am that. In spite of my imperfection, in spite of the nights and the days that I cried. But at the same time, weeping do for a night, but joy come in the morning. I'm just saying. I mean, it is what it is. People be talking and they be saying stuff, but at the end of the day, people want you to hurt more than you already hurting. They won't they just want, I didn't heard people say she should have just, she should have just underlined. She shouldn't even be here. That they got people really have that much hate in their heart for people. And why all these people that gang up against me? Why so many of them at that store don't like me? Every time I go in that store, it's always a problem with me. Thank you, Queen, King. I love y'all too. But it's always a problem with me. I damn if I do, and I damn if I don't. They could live a life. They could put up a facade and make me believe that they something that they not. That's not who I am. I'm the person that he created me to be. And I thank God that he changed me. And yesterday, y'all, I'm sorry for all the people that know I've been changed and know I haven't been crashing out. I thank y'all for not judging me. Because they got people that come on my YouTube channel every day. I'm on YouTube right now. But I chose to come on Instagram. I chose to come on Facebook because I know they got people that don't have YouTube. I could have been selfish and say, you know what? I'm going to just stay on my YouTube channel. But I'm not. You're right. And I'm from these days that been going on, I chose to love who loved me. And that's why they don't want to be bothered with me. Y'all don't love me. Y'all don't have respect for me. Why should I respect y'all and y'all don't have respect for me? So if they get mad that I come on here and talk about it, oh well, y'all don't mess with me anyway. Y'all like strangers. Anybody else could talk about it. Anybody else with a platform could talk about it. But it's a problem if I talk about it. And I got a platform. And I still don't throw them under the mud. I know y'all. I can throw a lot of y'all under the mud. But I'm a bad person to them. because I'm talking about it. Wow. Right. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Don't let nobody take away your joy. If you're going through something right now, just go talk. Read John chapter 14, let not my heart be troubled. I don't know what they want me to do. Just read John 14, let not my heart be troubled. That's what I read. I give up things. I ask God for things and he give it to me. So if you're going through something, y'all going through something, Queen, don't look for man to bring you out. Look for that man to bring you out. Because when nobody else don't answer the phone and you be calling and they see you calling on ID, God, what she want? I don't feel like talking. Like if they don't feel like talking and you going through something, go in your bathroom and talk to God. Because guess what? At the end of the day, they're not going to be there for you like he going to be there for you anyway. I'm just saying. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for the dollar, whoever sent dollars or whatever. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So I love y'all and y'all be blessed. I love y'all over here on Facebook. I love each and every one of y'all. Ariane was on here and she was trying to leave me a message. I asked y'all to screenshot because she was trying to leave me a message. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? If y'all have a message for me, I read my messages. Y'all can leave something under one of my posts or one of my pictures. If y'all feel like I ain't respond, because sometimes I'll be looking for stuff and I can't find it. So if you feel like I ain't read something that you want to get to me, just leave something and say, and I wrote something under one of your pictures and I need you to respond. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being over here tuning in with me. And y'all be blessed. Hey, Veronica. Hey, y'all. Hey, Alfred. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. So last but not least, I love y'all over here. Thank y'all, Angel. Thank y'all, Wanda, Linda, Cheryl, Clapback Queen. I thank each and every one of y'all, Mom. I thank all y'all. I thank you, Sandra. I thank all y'all for not really judging me for the stuff that happened on yesterday, the stuff that was talking. I felt kind of bad because I let them get under my skin, but that's not who I am. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry that I went off and I crashed out yesterday, but they took me there. And y'all know that's not who I am. And I told y'all I was working on me. And the only thing I could have crashed out and still say what I said like I did today without cussing. So y'all see today I didn't cuss as much as I cussed yesterday. I didn't say a whole lot of cuss words today. So I'm doing good, So I love y'all and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And thank y'all for always sharing love with me on YouTube. Thank y'all for coming on here every day and showing me love. Y'all be blessed and I'll talk to y'all and see y'all tomorrow.